Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Mueller here with today's Read Aloud. I'm looking at my cover and I see that the title states Wonderful Worms. And then there's a name. It says by Linda Glazer. What does that mean if it's by them? Do you remember what we call that person? It's the person that writes the words. Tell your grown up, whoever you're sitting next to, what is the title of the person that writes words? If you said author, you knew. Hooray to you. And it says pictures by Loretta Krupinski. So if she drew the pictures, what is her title? Do you remember? Yeah, we call that the illustrator. The author writes the words and the illustrator draws or takes the photos. Wonderful Worms. Earthworms are fat and wiggly like my fingers and my toes. Look at that. He found some worms. How many worms can you count? Let's count them together. There's 1, 2, 3. There are 3 earthworms in that picture. They live where it is cool and dark and damp, where roots spread out like underground trees. Look at that. This is a tree, and this is the root system. And you can see there are a few different things that are burrowing under the ground. Worms feel sounds with their whole bodies. They feel thunder when I walk. Look at that. Somebody's walking above the earthworm. What is that? Yeah, that's a chipmunk. What is he doing, though? He burrowed into the ground and he's hiding seeds for when he hibernates. They are wonderful diggers. They dig passageways and burrows, but they don't use shovels or fingers or toes. Do you remember from our book from yesterday how worms move underground? They eat the dirt. Tasty. Oh. How do they do it? They eat their way through and they move along. So they burrow into the ground by eating the dirt. Would you want to burrow in the ground like a worm? Give me a thumbs up if you would want to do that. I don't think I would. They stretch out long and thin and squeeze in short and fat. Stretch and squeeze, eat and dig, move and dig. Ooh, they're burrowing under the ground, but who's above ground? Lurking in the plants. Yeah, it's a snake. The snake is slithering. Earthworms mix and turn the dirt as they dig and tunnel in the earth. They make the soil soft and airy so the roots of plants can breathe and grow. So the worms are helping the plants grow stronger and bigger. Worms do not have eyes or ears or a nose. They do have a mouth. Look at that. Very nice. And they need food, just like I do, but they eat dirt and rotting leaves. Look at that, they're coming up. What time is it in this picture? Yeah, it's nighttime. The moon is out. It is dark. They're coming above ground and they're eating dead leaves. They swallow tiny pieces, and inside the worms, the food changes. What's above ground? What do you see? Yeah, bunny rabbit. What do you think he's eating? What are those? Those are strawberries. Strawberry season's going to be upon us pretty soon. When it comes out of their tail ends, it makes the earth rich so plants can grow. Look at that. There's a butterfly flying through the strawberries. Earthworms are my helpers, the underground gardeners. We work hard in the dirt, in my garden, in their home. What is the boy doing? Yeah, he's picking flowers. He put them together in a bunch. We call it a bouquet of flowers. The end. Thank you, boys and girls, for listening to our read aloud today.